Hey everybody, welcome to another Quicksave Review. Happy 2020, our first video of the year. How cool is that? Figured it'd be a good time to start the year off here with a little Swoosh Man. You guys haven't seen him on the channel in a while, but just to let you know, he is still alive and well. He's not very happy about me putting him on camera, apparently. We're going to put him down. Oh boy. I thought your resolution was to not bite me anymore. He doesn't bite. He only he only does that when he's not happy about being picked up a certain way. I think I had him up a little bit awkwardly showing him to you guys. But guys, Happy New Year. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out a game that I downloaded recently over the Switch New Year's sale, I think they're calling it. And I think it's called Heroki? Something like that. Either way, guys, this game is only $2 on the Switch eShop right now. And I got to say, it is a game that I am really digging right now. I played it for just over an hour. Let's say hour 15. Let's call it that. Hour 20, somewhere around there. You play as this little helicopter guy here who can fly all around the level. And this is basically like a Donkey Kong Country meets an old Genesis platformer game where you could fly, I guess is the best way I could put it. You collect these little coins. You collect the letters to spell his name. So this is all about flying around, finding secrets, taking out enemies, collecting coins, buying power-ups, and finding new abilities, that kind of thing. The way you attack with Heroki is you have these little crates. Boom! You take birds out, and birds and other enemies, we'll say, just like that. And you collect those coins. Those coins can be used to buy different things in the game. Like I said, like power-ups, that for your health, shields, all kinds of cool little things. He does this like interesting little spinning top move where he can get coins out of the clouds, which is fun to do. There we go. We're already HE out of the Heroki. Guys, for any of you who do decide to get this game, one thing I want to know is that the top right button, the top right bumper on your Switch controller, if you hit that, that's going to show your totals, okay? There was one thing that I had a pet peeve of with this game, which was like, I was going to the pause menu, and I'm looking around here, and I'm like, where are my current totals for the current level? They're like nowhere to be found. They show you like your whole collection for the whole game here, but where's everything? Don't know. However, you hit the top right bumper, there they are. So you can see all the letters you collected, you can see all the emblems you collected, you can see the chests, whether you've gotten it or not. Every level has a full name of letters, 5 emblems, and a treasure chest to find. And I have a ball with this game because this is just a game that you can just, in my opinion, tune out the world. This koala, got him. You can tune out the world, you could listen to a podcast in the background or some music or something and just enjoy playing the game, looking for secrets and stuff. I mentioned this game reminds me of like a Donkey Kong Country mixed with like a Genesis game, like a Dynamite Heady or something like that. It's almost like Dynamite Heady, met up with the guys who created Katamari, the art style of that game, and created this character because I don't know what this character is. It is a weird little dude with a helicopter head. Here's one of these emblems. You'll see that these emblems and letters and stuff are a little faded as I'm collecting them because I've already finished this level and collected everything I could in it. But we're going to do something super fun here right now. You see this whale here? How he blows water out of his blowhole there? Check this out. We can actually go inside. That's got to be really uncomfortable for the whale, but I love this though. You can try to collect stuff as quick as you can. And afterwards he'll blast you right through. I love that. I think it's so cool. This is also where you would find the chest. Look at that. We get 25 gold coins for our trouble. Not too shabby, I would say. So I keep collecting these coins because I'm still going after other things that I need from the town. So the town's going to sell things like, a doubler for your coins. They're going to sell, you know, extra hearts that you could use during the game. If you pause at any point, you can see in your inventory we have a shield at the moment. We can put that on. Shield basically takes another hit from enemies if you're having trouble. One thing about this game, guys, I will say, when I said it's one of those games you can just tune the world out and play, I fully mean that, and you could. This game is not tough, is basically what I'm saying. This is definitely not going to be a game that you're going to have much trouble with. I've died a total of, if I had to guess, I would say 3 times. One time was because I did something dumb, and the other 2 times was because I wasn't sure how the game wanted me to react in a certain situation. I won't spoil it for you guys in case you play it. But yeah, there was just a situation where, you know, something was coming after me, didn't know how to react. The first 2 times I wasn't sure how to get out of the situation, and that's what happened. But once I figured it out, it was no issue. But my favorite thing about this game is not just the fact that you tune everything out and play it, but I love the fact that it's kind of just a fun, happy-go-lucky game. It's not going to be super challenging. It's going to be a game you can sit here and just enjoy yourself. You don't have to worry about things being too hard. With that, though, might come a couple things that you guys may not be happy about. One of those things is the fact that there doesn't seem to be any boss battles in this game. Here's one of the secret outcomes, by the way. Get a free guy for our trouble there. By the way, 35 extra guys there. Kind of ridiculous, really. But yeah, no boss battles. No boss battles at all. So if you're keen with just like a platforming style game that's pretty simple to play through, you know, I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this. And like I said, it's only $2 on eShop right now, guys. And I believe today, as of me posting this video, is the last day that this will be $2 on the for the New Year sale. I think it's the last day for the New Year sale. Last day this will be $2. I don't know if this game is officially part of that sale, but if it is, that's the case. So I would, if this looks fun to you, I would go grab that as fast as you can. So there you go. There is the preliminary part of the game. That's the first world, Laguna Rocks. We're going to go to where I left off here in Hilly Lakes. And we are currently moving on to level 2. So let's jump in. Now, there was actually something in level 1 of Hilly Lakes that I could not find. I've done my best to try to get 100% in this so far. But there have been some doors like that door you saw right there that I just could not figure out how to open. And me, as a puzzle fan, as someone who likes to find all the nooks and crannies and things like that in a game like this, it really kind of threw me. And it's like, man, when this is a game I feel like I'm going to play through to completion. And when I do, and I get to the end, it's going to be one of those situations where I'm like, I'm going to go back and find all of those secrets. Let's see. This guy says, ho hoy, I've got some great news to share with you. Fresh from Leventia's inventor. Here we go. Gadget the Genius has just finished his latest power-up, which makes baddies go slow. You get this first one for free, but be sure to fly by Gadget Shop for more power-ups. So, this guy has a magical beard, and he talks through his beard. It's real weird, but that is kind of what's going on. Alright, let's grab this. There we go. We got a new ability. So I guess this is a timed thing. And I don't know if we were supposed to... We had no choice but to use it right there, but I didn't really see any enemies that we could try that out on, unfortunately. There's one over there. We'll go take him out. But I want to show you guys the new ability that gets introduced in this world. By the way, beautiful world. I absolutely love the art style in this. This is so much of what reminds me of old Genesis games. You guys remember old mascot games on the Genesis? They're just so beautiful, so colorful. That's why I'm super digging this. Look at that. We can throw the wind around and collect our first H here. And we got a box, so let's go take out that frog enemy that we saw that was over here. Where is he? There he is. Very careful around these guys. One of the other smart things I think that they did was that with your character, because he flies around with his weird helicopter hat, if you stand there, he will hover. You don't have to worry about like keeping him up in the air. I know older sim games, you know, they'd be a little annoying where they're like, hey, you need to make sure that your character's constantly flying, you know, monitor it. See if we can blow all these leaves away. Oh, we got a free guy. Just what we needed. You can go down in the water and explore, which is pretty fun. Oh, man. Pufferfish is shooting at us. Watch out for him. Let's take him out. So anyway, it's really nice that he just automatically hovers there, because when you're sitting there trying to line up a shot with a crate or a rock or something like that, it makes it so much easier to hit the enemy. I played old Atari games, old simulation games where you have a spaceship and you're just trying to figure out what is the best way for me to like get through this area. And sometimes it's tough. Sometimes it's really tough to try to keep your spaceship afloat while trying to get through an area in those games. I'm trying to think of the name. Was Gravatar one of them? I think that was one I played on this channel, actually. Cool little game, but super difficult trying to keep your plane or spaceship going. Anyway, all that aside. There we go. We revealed a way to go up here. Oh, we got a dragonfly we gotta watch out for. Let's go ahead and grab this. Let's take him out there. There we go. Boom! And there we go. And look at that. So we found some coins. We got some rocks. Normally when you reveal rocks, you're going to be using those for something coming up. Let's go ahead and grab another rock here. Oop, we need to activate the wind power. There we go. One of my other pet peeves with this game as well is the fact that it seems like they didn't make much music for it. I think the whole first world of the game, and I could be mistaken on this, but I'm pretty sure that there's only one song that plays through the whole thing. Here we go. Here's an emblem. And here's a shield. So we're gonna grab this shield. Grab that crate. There we go. Break that. There it is. So we got a shield now. If we get hit once, we won't lose any health. But yeah, through the whole first world, I'm pretty sure they played the same song over and over and over in each level of the world. And I believe this world is the same. This is the second level, but I'm pretty sure this is the same song that was playing in the first level. Which is really strange that they decided to, not go with a few more songs in the game. Considering this is not a bad game whatsoever, I'm really enjoying myself here. It's obvious it's a bit of a budget title. I believe this game also started as a iOS game, believe it or not. To me, I don't really know if these are the same graphics for the iOS version, because I have not played that, but these look really, really good on the Switch. I was playing this on my bigger screen television in the living room earlier. I gotta say, I was impressed with the way it looks, and I think a lot of it has to do with just the art style and the colors. The colors are very pretty. Grab a stone. There we go. We are gonna take your coins, bro. Taking your coins. Let's go up here. One of the funny things about this game, too, is that it came out way back in June of 2018. It's so interesting how quickly the eShop for the Switch has filled up with games that I've never even heard of. This is a game I was just kind of casually looking through the eShop sale and found this one, and it looked interesting, so I looked up some gameplay videos and stuff. And it turns out, I was like, okay, this looks fun, let's give it a chance. It turns out it's really, really good. So this came out, a year and a half ago on the Switch eShop, and I had no idea, I'd never even heard of it. That kind of throws me whenever that happens, and it seems to happen a lot on the Switch eShop, because there's no real good way to organize it or look at the things that you are trying to look at. That's one of the things they really need to remedy on that system. Or this system, I should say. Because it's a great system. I love my Switch, but man, UI, and the eShop need a little bit of TLC, I think. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna here's a little puzzle that they threw into some of the levels here. You're supposed to grab crates, and you want to go ahead and throw them up on the scale. There we go. There we go. The door has opened. Now, if you remember, though, at the very beginning of this level, though, there was another door that I have not found a switch for yet. These little rainbow clouds are fun, too. You hit them 3 times, and they reveal all of these coins that you can collect. And I'm really glad that this game is not one of those games where you collect coins over and over and over again, and the coins don't actually do anything. I'm glad they actually do something. There's the K. Go down and around over here. Lots of places to explore in this game. Lots of places to go. I think that's where we were previously. Okay, we gotta escape the frog. We'll get an emblem here. There go the leaves. Screw off, frog. So you took my shield there. This. You just ate my box. They had my heart container in it. Luckily, I didn't need it. If I needed it, though, there would have been trouble, frog. Oh, there we go. We get it back. Okay, we're gonna take this one up. This one has cake in it. Of course, cake gives you more health, or gives you your health back. Everyone loves cake. Yeah, and what music they do have in this game, even if it's not a whole lot, does remind me of games like Sonic the Hedgehog, for instance. I don't think it's as like groovy, bass groovy as Sonic though, but it's got that kind of, vibrant feel to it. I think we opened up that door that was at the very beginning. Let's go ahead and get to that. Hit our checkpoint. I don't know how we're supposed to get this open. You have to bounce. Oh, there we go. Made it. I just tried out bouncing next to it and it seemed to work. I was just thinking how am I going to get in there? All right, here is our chest. So let's go ahead and open that. And another free guy. Now the thing about these chests though is that every now and then they'll give you something cool. Like they'll give you a little gift or something to put in your house because where Heroki lives, he actually has a lot of little knickknacks and stuff all over the place. And you collect them through your adventures, you go back to your house, you can see them in the house. Been getting a lot of free guys with those things lately, though. Big, hairy deal, right? Okay, yeah, this is where we were before. These levels are almost big enough that they could do well with a map, I think, as well. I don't think it's completely necessary or anything like that, but it couldn't hurt. Wouldn't be a bad thing to have a map to kind of show you where you're going. There we go. There's the end of the level. Sometimes behind these gates, they hide stuff, so you always want to look behind the gates. Oh, I think there's something underneath. Is there a secret over here? So here's one. So these are the secrets I really like looking for. There's going to be something under here. There we go. There's the full name. So we got the full name, we got the chest, but we are 2 emblems away. Alright, let's see if we can... We'll just take a quick gander here, see if we can find them. This is I was saying, this is... oh, there's one right there. Sometimes just a once-over through the level will help you get there. Actually, what this is another one of those fun little things they put in the game, a puzzle. So you gotta grab a chest for this one. We go back under. There we go, we gotta throw it. And now we gotta collect all the little musical things. You guys have seen this stuff before. It's nothing new, but it's fun. This game collects a lot of the things that you've seen in a lot of other platformers and puts them together, but makes it so you're flying around. It adds a whole new spin on it, would you say? Propeller joke there? Anybody? Feed me a laugh. Okay, so we are 1 away. Where could this last emblem be? But we'll do one more once over here and just see. I just saw a leaf. I want to get rid of it. I like seeing those things pop off and fly away. Very fun. Nothing over there. I feel like it could be up over here. That's where we did the scale. Checkpoint. We're up over here. Yeah, I think we explored all of that. You sure there's not another one in the water here? Yeah, because we killed the 2 pufferfish that were in the water, but it seems like that's all there is to it. I'm surprised there's no secret, like, underwater cavern down here to explore. I think underwater would be the perfect place for something like that, right? I don't see any secret alcove. Not around here. Nothing there. It's looking like a lost cause here, everybody. Looking like a lost cause. Where could this last one be? So as you can see, I mean, they hide the stuff pretty well. Could be anywhere in this level. I have no idea. I really thought it'd be like amongst these trees or something, but that's not the case. Oh well. Let's see if we can get ourselves a 50 here. Oh, I think I just missed. I got 25. But that's okay. Level's clear. Gonna have to come back later to find that one last emblem. So at the end of every level, they count everything up. As you can see, that close to getting the 100 score, but we're not quite there. But yeah, guys, that is Heroki. It's cool. I really dig it, actually. I think what we're gonna do before we completely take off here is we're gonna go check out the new town. Now, I want everybody to keep in mind that I believe this game is going to be pretty short. I spent just over an hour playing through the first world. And when I played through the first world, there were the 8 levels, and it just being over an hour, I checked the other worlds. It looks like there's 3 worlds altogether. So you could do the math. You're going to probably spend between, I would say, 3 to 6 hours. Like if you're here to just finish the game right off the bat, like get through it as quick as possible, you're probably going to spend just about 3 hours on it. But if you're like me and you actually really like searching for all the stuff in the levels, then I think you're going to get a lot more out of the game, and you're going to spend a lot more time with it. I know that that's how it's working for me. Is this our house? Haven't spent a whole lot of time in the town, but yes, it is. Okay, so you can see here, we found a little musical knick-knack thing over here. Little wind-up, which is pretty cool. The star pillow that's on our hammock there, that was a present, a gift previously. And we just opened this one. Oh, look at that. We got like a little shield emblem. So, as you can see, like I said, we are filling the house up with knickknacks, which is pretty cool. Yeah, guys, for $2, I'm going to get a good, 6-hour game out of this. And I am really, really into it. I'm really digging it. Having a lot of fun with it. But you know me, I'm a big platformer fan. I love old school Genesis platformer games, mascots. I think this is a good spot to end here. This pirate and this bird here. But I really think you can't go wrong with this game for $2 on the Switch. This is a great little game, and I'm having a ton of fun with it. But guys, I want to say again, Happy New Year. Oh, and Sushi's back. Let's see if maybe we can get him without biting me. How about that? There he is. There's Sushi. He's a little happier now. He's watching he's watching Heroki on the screen. By the way, that's how you can tell he's a good character, is that he's got his own animations when he's standing still or whatever. Idle animations, as they call them. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2020. Sushi's like, he pulled me off of my chair twice here. But again, guys, Happy New Year. Thank you for watching. Check out Heroki, and of course, I'll see you all next time in the next Quicksave Review. See you then.